Morning. Visit to the Blackwater Estuary this morning. Well, the next half an hour anyway. Watercolours. Lemon yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, paint grey and burnt sienna. I've visited, well, my family, my wife's family live, or some of them, around Essex, the coast of Essex, Brightling Sea, Alresford, and it's a very, very beautiful piece of English coast, East Anglia, very much underrated by people that don't know it, and I've been there many times. So, more or less flat landscape, but we have to put the verticals in where we can. We have quite a high horizon for this one, so I'm going to wet the paper all over. I'm not so good on technicalities or technical stuff on computers. I'm a bit sort of backward when it comes to, well, I started late, didn't I? Then to get a computer club, I was nearly 66, and now look at me doing all this. But if you leave comments on Google Plus, I find it quite difficult to get to, or to answer I spend most of my time on a tablet, so I have to add the touch pad, the keypad. So if you want to leave a comment on the video or contact me, just leave it on the video in the appropriate place and I can get to it easily. Otherwise I don't pick it up for quite a while and you might think I don't care, but I try to answer everybody. Right, we'll put a bit of warm all over this. Just a bit of quite, I'm going to do a sort of a lowering sort of sky, a bit of alizarin crimson. And some blue, some ultramarine. And a bit of cloud. There's a bit of Payne's grey with the blue and loosen up some light red. And I'm going to do a lot of water in this. A bit dark, a bit, but the ultramarine tends to split from the light red, which is nice. You get the same effect from burnt umber and light red. Gives a very it's easier to obtain when you're working at 30 degrees, but I would find it impossible to arrange my camera to film this at that sort of angle. So I'm going to dry that off a little bit and do some sort of horizon. So that's all fixed it. Finish my cup of tea. Us English couldn't go very far, or long without a cup of tea. So a bit of horizon, fairly high. sort of a late, or early evening, late afternoon. Now I've got to try to keep this horizontal. I was looking at some Terry Preen quick thumbnail sketches on Facebook earlier. I must look at some of his paintings. We're friends on Facebook now because I know he's quite popular with a lot of you. So I'm going to start having a little look. So we'll just have a bit of a just coming on into the higher land here. Right, okay, but that's sort of almost okay, so we'll put a bit of nice warm up sienna with the mix, and we'll put in a bit of yellow in there, I think. We're going to put a lot of colour in this. Well, that's how it's working out anyway. Let's warm up this bank as we bit of dark. I'll go ahead and put grasses on some of that. I'm going to do some more. More water. to do some of this with the rigger. Right, well that's the basis of it. I need to put some dark shadow on the back here. No rocks on this bit of coast. Okay, I'll give that a dry, then I'm going to go over with some dry brush reflection. Well, not quite. So I just want to put another bank in. I didn't want a lump there. I just wanted that. I'll have to do. So what I'm trying to create is a sort of a windy bit here. Right, that's dry, so I'll just give it a re-clip. Oops, see, no need to stretch your paper first. This is £130 Fabriano, great for this sort of painting. So, get that down here. Some more colours on my brush. Right, okay, so paper's a little bit lumpy, but that's okay. We just put a little bit. This is the cloud reflecting the ripples. I'll put a little bit of blue in there, I think, because there is a little bit of blue in that sky. And we've got this nice light of sienna and alizarin. So I'll just put that in. And the sienna sky, raw sienna, doesn't really show up on here, but we'll put it in. Just leave a bit of sparkle at the top. Okay, so that's that. Now I'll dry that off. And we'll put in some rigger work, rigger with a vigor. Yeah, it's okay. Now, what I'm doing now is just trying to encourage some little grasses going up and pulling them down as well. I think I've probably gone a bit heavy there, so I'll have to continue that. You won't believe it, I found a couple of new, or old but good condition mounts, clean. Something like that. Right, let's get a big brush, my flat brush, and we'll put in some little bits of that sort of thing, just to add a little bit of markers. Just a tiny bit of detail. Doesn't need a lot. It's just sort of a late afternoon, so this would be darker probably. The contrast is quite something there. Let's put a few little boats in. Use a smaller rigger. Oh, but I would if I hadn't dropped it. Right. A little bit of foreground interest, just right. I can't think much more to do on that. I'll just give it a signature, and we'll see what it looks like in the clean. For a couple of late birds. Right, okay. A little bit of tape. I've really gone for simplicity and atmosphere on this one. Right, let's just clip that there. Okay, so let's have a look, see what we got it. Wind the camera up, whoops, up so I can get a better angle. Oh, there we are, just Essex, the Blackwater Estuary on our east coast, Essex. So you've got the River Colne going into the Blackwater Estuary through Wivenhoe and Alresford Creek, which I've painted. I've done several of the Blackwater Estuary. It's a bit heavy, mainly because I wanted a late, low contrast, or at least between the dark and the light. I'm going to let that go. I don't think that's too bad. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.